About a year and a few months ago, my dogs Athena and Aries bolted across our yard chasing a deer, vanishing into the trees near our home by the woods. Now, we have a physical fence, but these are Dobermans and they just jumped it. Those 10 minutes, they were gone, and it felt like an eternity. It was a moment it made me realize that I need a reliable system to keep them safe, a system without barriers, something they can't actually scale and just jump over like it's no big deal. So everything changed for us, and today I'm excited to share everything I learned about this collar after spending nearly $1,000 on it. So you can decide if it's right for you and your pups. Now, to be honest, SpotOn isn't your average dog fence. It's a game changer and it uses GPS to create a virtual boundary without any of the wires of the digging. It works on properties as small as half an acre or as massive as 100,000 acres. It gives your dog freedom to roam safely. What sets it apart is its precision and flexibility with a dual feed GPS antenna, forest mode for wooded areas like mine, and the ability to work without cell or Wi Fi. It's built for real world adventures, and you can draw overlapping fences, set keep out zones for gardens or pools, and even take it off grid if you want for camping. And speaking of spending money, let's talk about the price of the collar because it is definitely an investment. There's no doubt about that. The core collar costs $1,000 up front. There's no mandatory subscription, like I said, for the fencing feature. Now, if you want the optional tracking and alerts, it's just $10 a month, or even less if you prepay. Now, for multi-dog households, you save $100 on the additional collars that you purchase, and financing options start as low as $47 a month. Compared to a traditional fence, that could run you $10,000, or other GPS systems with ongoing fees. SpotOn starts to look like a smart long-term choice for the freedom and peace of mind that it offers. And I've looked into a lot of different fence installations to kind of bring up the height a little bit with my dogs, and they are expensive, especially for the amount of property that we're sitting on. Now, one of the things I really appreciated about the SpotOn is I'm not a tech guy, so setting up SpotOn was way simpler than I expected. You just draw your fence in the app or walk out the perimeter on your property, and in about 15 minutes, you're done. There's no tools and no digging required. For the best results, keep your fence at least 80 feet wide to give your dog a bit of a buffer for corrections. Now, you can save multiple fences, like one for your home, another one for a cabin, or even a travel spot. It's incredibly flexible. If you're curious about how we set up our boundaries and trained our dogs, be sure to check out the full demo by clicking the I button up there. Now, training your dog to use SpotOn takes about 1 to 2 weeks, 15-minute sessions twice a day. Don't overdo it. It starts with tones to guide your dog, then optional vibration or static if you need it. SpotOn makes it easy with free training support, tutorials, and even one-on-one guidance. Now, for us, Athena and Aries picked it up in just under 2 weeks, and now they respect the boundaries like pros. System's reliable, even in tough conditions like woods, hills, or remote properties. GPS drift can range from 3 to 10 feet, depending on the terrain, but it still keeps your dog safely contained. Now, it took a day or two just to get Aries and Athena to understand the boundaries in about 2 weeks for the lessons to really sink in and become automatic behavior. Now, the training works. Now, I've never had to use the shock option or rarely use the vibration high pitched tone. It just takes patience and a willingness to tolerate a bit of redundancy because you're going to go out there and do it a lot. Now, when it comes to battery life and durability, SpotOn certainly delivers. You get up to 40 hours of battery life without tracking, or 25 to 35 with it on. The collar's waterproof, saltwater tested, and built with a rugged casing that can handle temperatures from -30 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. The GPS antenna points upward for a stronger signal, and we've taken these collars hiking, camping, and even swimming with the dogs without a single issue. No signal loss, no hiccups, just reliable performance. It really gives us the confidence wherever we take the dogs, wherever we go on vacation. Now, saying all of that, I'll be honest with you, the SpotOn is not for everybody. And if your property is really small, smaller than half an acre, and your dog weighs under 15 pounds, or you're not committed to daily training, it might not be the best fit for you. It also relies on a decent GPS signal, so if you're in an area with poor coverage and you need the tracking feature, you might face some challenges. Now, for tiny yards or lap dogs, simpler options like the Halo 4 or Pet Safe Guardian GPS might be your better bet. If you want a deeper dive into those alternatives, I've also got a full review video that you can check out by again clicking that I button up there. Now, for medium to large dogs with room to roam, especially in rural areas or homes without physical fences, SpotOn's hard to beat. It's ideal for travel, off-grid adventures, or anyone who just wants some flexibility without the monthly fees for fencing. The customer support is top notch, and there's a 90-day return window if you need it. Now, for us, with two adventurous Doberman pinchers and no real fence, at least that they can't jump over, SpotOn's been a lifesaver. It's the best GPS dog fence we've found. It gives us peace of mind every single day. If you're thinking about SpotOn, I've linked a full boundary setup demo and a training guide below, along with a discount link that will definitely save you some cash, and it helps us keep testing products honestly. Be sure to drop your experience with GPS fences in the comments because we'd love to hear from you. We appreciate everybody checking out the video today, and we will catch you in the next one.